boys and girls, welcome back to what is actually day 6 of New Zealand, and not at all as is announced. Something about Goyas. So day 6 New Zealand, here we are. As you can see, I managed to change to some fancy colors. It's quite easy to do, I just didn't bother, I didn't think about it before. I started the war with Western Australia, and as is to be expected, they rather invaded me than I them, because I sent such small amounts of forces. But I've been able to snag, it seems, one city here, and Perth is soon to be captured, which is the capital, which gives me resources. Okay, I got 2 tanks down here, so I'll set one up here. And split the stack. I gathered a group of artillery here. I'm going to set it from the south. Okay. I've been... Yeah, really, Australia. I don't have enough forces to do what I'm doing here. I think I'll leave these 2 provinces for now. Try to stop all these from rushing. Ooh, I built a tank plant here. That means I can start building tanks. I have some mediums that take 18 hours. That's a long time, but maybe, yeah, it's gonna go faster when morale goes up. Don't know if it's worth building a propaganda center here. Okay, I have 2 artillery pieces. I'll join them up with it's gonna take forever for them to walk over here. So Australia is kind of a bit of a mess at the moment, but my plan is basically to build new forces, and as the enemy moves into my mid Australia here, I'll eliminate them one by one, and then I'll snag the cities by the coast. I'm glad I got Kalgoorlie here for free without the garrison, because that can't be reached by my battleship, but Geraldton and Perth are 2 cities I'll be able to snag. And apparently this 2-level factory here, maybe I'll keep a level and get it for free when I capture it. So kind of a mess. And one of the reasons why I'm so slow here is that I don't feel it's not such a hurry to take this out, but ooh, is there a war in the Philippines and Indochina, between Indochina and Philippines? Might be actually. Yep. Oh my god, that's great. I think the Philippines invaded Sumatra, is it? Started a war with Indochina, that's just great. Okay, he has naval bombers. Let's hope he doesn't start a war with me. It's pretty smart. Philippines, yeah. Well, I'm gonna grab this. Let's see, is he talking to me? Yeah. I do, actually. Oh, he has a navy. On that island there. Yeah, I should probably withdraw my navy, or at least outside of his range of his naval bombers. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Which would be here, I suppose. Yeah, and over there I'm gonna upgrade the destroyer so I have a better navy and bigger. So he has battleships. Should probably upgrade my battleships next. That will be in 8 hours though, and it's quite expensive. But if I save 2,000, if I save some iron and some food, I think food is my weakness. I will be able to 13 hours. Yeah, and then upgrade my battleships. I really feel I need to grab 1 or 2 of these islands and make an air base here to counter his naval air. So what happened here? Ooh, lots of stuff. Naval base built in Sydney. Okay. Right. I'm making Sydney kind of my capital of Australia for now, because I'm investing a lot of troops in it. I have 2 mobile units here repairing here. Yeah, I'm not gonna upgrade that right now. I have a tendency to just click any button that's available to me and invest my resources, but you have to be a little bit more considerate now when you have a sprawling, stretching island kingdom like this. I have a battleship heading for Honolulu, grabbing that iron province here, and following up is it's gonna take a long time for this damaged troop from Tahiti to get there. But anyway, I'll show you something interesting though. I upgraded my transport ships. I think I will upgrade my transport ships to level 3 as well. So that would be speed 61. Oh, it's funny. You go from 40 to 50 to 61. You would expect it to be 40, 50, 60, right? I don't know what design decision made it be 61 speed, but anyways, that's a huge increase in transport speed, and me being an island kingdom, Commonwealth, I think transport ship speed is gonna serve me well in the future. I'm done with this area here, but not. I have 2 more small islands here to capture. It seems like these 2 islands here are not defended, so I am grabbing these 2 islands. I have some, some infantry sailing around out here, and oh, sorry, here's one. Let's use that instead then. Is there? Can't tell if there is a garrison here, but I started war with New Guinea, and I only have 2 battleships for now, shore bombarding, but I decided that time is of an essence. I didn't know that Philippines were gonna turn towards Indochina, so I wanted to grab it. Oh, Palau would be excellent to grab. I kind of like this phase of the game where you have scarce resources to manage and you decide where to put them in. You're kind of like Japan in the beginning of World War II, and you decide what island holdings. Yeah, I'm having a bit fun with this New Zealand campaign, I have to admit. And so far I haven't invested any gold, and it doesn't seem like these fellas are either. So we're having a good old time. Okay, so we know we're going to research what we're going to research. Transport ships and battleships, right? Yeah, that's probably a wise investment, and I can upgrade my, I think, 5 battleships. That's probably gonna take a lot of iron. So if we check our production values, food is over 700, which is good. Boxes, goods 500, manpower 600, iron 700, only 500 rares, but I have so many rares stuck saved up. Rare seems to be an end late game investment resource. My bottleneck has been manpower, to be honest, and I am trying to upgrade my top manpower provinces with recruiting stations. Now, do I need boxes more than I need manpower in Auckland? I think that's a hard one. Let's see the cost and the time for it. So, industry is very expensive. Recruiting stations also quite expensive. I think I'll go with the industry and upgrade goods. It's 26 hours. Let's go with that. Because I can get manpower from other provinces, but I can only get a large amount of goods from Auckland. So basically you have 1, 2, 3, your 5 starting cities starts with 600 manpower, and then you can get it up to 1600. So that's quite an increase with recruiting stations. These lower ones, it's gonna give less. Maybe I wanna. That's a propaganda office. I don't need to repair that. So. I guess I need to save some money for my upcoming okay, no, these it's gonna be quite a while. 14 and 8. Yeah, rocket artillery level 2 maybe wasn't the most thought out upgrade. 14 hours. You know, my submarines and my destroyers are very much up to date in technology, so why don't we build a destroyer down here? I need to check it actually cost almost 1100 manpower, the Benham class destroyer. Other than that, 8000 metal, yeah. I could have the metal costs, but I think I need more escorts for my battleships. Also, I'm sure these have better anti-air 3.5 than my submarines, and since 1.5, that's not too bad with the submarines. But really, if you want air protection, use cruisers. They have 6. I haven't even researched cruisers yet, so I'm not very good at defending versus air power. But let's go. Well, let's examine. Naval fighting is 5, and it's very good versus submarines, 13. Whereas cruisers, it's kind of like a mix between a battleship and a destroyer in this game, which is okay. You're not as good versus submarines. Oh, and the starting ones are not good at all with naval fighting. They're actually worse than level 3 destroyers. So I guess they're own, but they can do shore bombardment that destroyers can't. So they're like puny battleships in that way, and they're very good at air defense. Well, that's not. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my level 3 destroyers then, because they take care of submarines and they're fairly good at anti-air and anti-ship. I think, excuse me. Oh god. Uh, I think the more expensive version, destroyer and battleship combined, is better than cruiser only. But if you have if you're not a strong naval power, you might go with cruisers only. Okay, so we're building a destroyer. Now Sydney and Auckland are my only two naval bases or shipyards. But yeah, I don't feel like I can afford to build ships in more than 2 provinces right now. I wonder if there's something I can do with all these rares. I could examine the stock market. Rares are very cheap, and other resources have fallen down in price quite substantially. 5, 4, 4, 10. Food is still very scarce, so I'm so happy I've got my food production up to over 700, which means this is not a bottleneck quite as much longer. And goods is quite expensive as well, so I guess it was a good thing I maximized my production of goods. Yeah, I'm not super thrilled with how the situation is in Australia, but since there are no human players interfering, I have time to play around and take out this AI. It's gonna be a while though, and it's always nice to, consolidate your. Yeah, I'm a bit worried, but I think with a naval screen up here, maybe a naval base here, or an air base here, and especially with Philippines at war with Indochina, I'll be good. And I'm sorry I don't have much progress to show you in New Guinea, because I sailed up an artillery stack. I sailed up 2 large infantry stacks, so I have 16 infantry here and a bit on. I actually have quite a substantial infantry force on New Guinea, along with 2 battleships. So it's not gonna go fast, but I have a lot of forces on New Guinea. Yeah, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys and girls. Bye for now.